I looked in the mirror that morning and didn't recognize the person staring back. Same face, same hair, same body, but the eyes were empty. Like someone had drained the life out of me while I slept, leaving behind a shell that looked like me but felt like a stranger. I blinked. The reflection blinked back. Too slow. Too delayed. Like we were out of sync. This is fine, I told myself, gripping the sink. Just tired. But my hands were trembling. The more I looked, the more foreign the face became. It was like staring at someone I used to know. Someone from a past life. Someone I'd heard about but never actually met. Get it together. You're being dramatic. But I wasn't dramatic. I was disappearing. I turned away from the mirror, unable to look at her anymore. My apartment felt wrong too. The sunlight hit the walls at an angle that seemed off. My favorite coffee mug, the chipped one I loved, sat next to a plain white one I'd never seen before. Had I bought that? When? I couldn't remember. A blank space where a memory should be. Am I losing my mind? I made coffee, needing something real to hold on to. The warmth between my palms felt like proof that I existed. But as I sipped it, the taste was bitter in a way I didn't remember. Like even my own preferences had become unreliable. I sat on the edge of my bed and stared at my hands for a long time. These were my hands. I'd lived in this body for decades. But looking at them now, they felt like they belonged to someone else. They were familiar and foreign at the same time. How did I get here? The commute to work was a blur of bodies and noise. I moved through the city like a ghost, invisible to everyone, including myself. At my desk, Sarah glanced over with concern. "You okay? You look pale." I am pale. I am fading. I am disappearing. Fine, I said. The word felt like it belonged to someone else's mouth. By lunch, I was watching my own life from behind glass. I opened my sandwich and found mustard. I hated mustard. I never put mustard on my sandwiches. But there it was, yellow and wrong. Had I done this? Or was someone else living my life? I pulled out a napkin and started writing, my handwriting shaky and unfamiliar. Then I wrote something that stopped me cold. When was the last time I felt real? I stared at that question, waiting for an answer. But there was nothing, just emptiness. Just a void where memories of feeling alive should be. The truth was, I couldn't remember. It hadn't happened overnight. It had been a slow fade. One day of overthinking at a time. One moment of self-doubt at a time. One wall built at a time. Until suddenly, there was no me left. Just the ghost of someone who used to be me. By evening, I sat in the darkest corner of my apartment, avoiding every reflective surface. I pulled out old photos from a box under my bed. A birthday cake I didn't remember eating. A coffee shop I used to love but couldn't recall why. Every memory was mine, but distant. Like I was looking at pictures of a stranger. When did I become a ghost in my own life? And then it hit me. Not all at once. but like fog slowly lifting. For months, maybe longer, I'd been overthinking everything. Every small mistake, every awkward moment, every tiny habit. I'd analyzed it all to death, finding flaws, finding evidence that I didn't belong. I'd convinced myself that something was wrong with me, that I wasn't enough, that I didn't deserve to take up space. I'd built walls so high around myself that I disappeared behind them. Brick by brick, thought by thought. I'd constructed a prison, and then I'd locked myself inside. I'd stopped noticing the small things that made life feel real. The warmth of my coffee mug, the exact moment the refrigerator kicked on. My own breath, my own heartbeat. And when you stop noticing those things, you stop existing. You become a ghost, haunting your own story. Here's what they don't tell you about overthinking. It doesn't just exhaust you, it erases you. I could feel something crack inside me then. Not breaking, just cracking. Just enough to let light through. That's when I grabbed my journal, the one I'd abandoned months ago, and started writing. Not to document the strangeness, but to pull myself back. To prove that I had been real. To find the trail of breadcrumbs that would lead me home. I found an entry from months ago. I used to laugh at my own jokes. I used to feel okay. There she was. The person I used to be. Still there on the page. Still real. Still alive. I kept reading, page by page. Memory by memory. She was still there. Underneath the walls. Underneath the fear. Underneath the ghost. If she was still there, maybe I could find my way back to her. I spent hours writing, hours remembering, hours trying to prove that I existed, that I mattered, that I deserved to be here. By night, I tried small rituals. Made tea with my chipped coffee mug, the real one. I held it close to my chest like it was the only real thing left in the world. I breathed slowly. In, out. Trying to remember how to be alive. Trying to feel the weight of my own body. The rhythm of my own heartbeat. I touched the mug's warmth and whispered, I am here. I notice I am alive. The words felt hollow at first, like I was lying. But with each breath, they began to sound like a promise, like magic words that could bring me back from the dead. The next morning, I woke up and went to the mirror. The person staring back was still me, but this time, I recognized something in her eyes. A presence, a light, a quiet acknowledgement that said, I'm still here. I'm coming back. It wasn't perfect. The walls didn't disappear overnight, but something had shifted. I was beginning to recognize myself again. I noticed the small details. Sunlight hitting the wall exactly where it always did. The refrigerator humming its familiar song. The taste of my coffee bitter, but real. The weight of my body on the mattress. The rhythm of my breath. In noticing, I became part of my own life again. Not all at once, not perfectly, but step by step, moment by moment, breath by breath. I was waking up to myself. Life doesn't wake you up. You wake yourself up, not with a big moment, not with a dramatic revelation, but by noticing, by paying attention to the small, ordinary details that prove you're alive. For overthinkers, the spiral feels real. The walls feel necessary. The disappearing feels like the only way to survive. The overthinking feels like protection. But it's not. It's a trap. A beautiful, seductive trap that promises safety but delivers erasure. That attention, that painful, difficult, courageous attention to your own existence, it brings you back. It rescues you. It saves you from yourself. Your coffee mug becomes proof that you're real. Your breath becomes a miracle. Your own reflection becomes a friend instead of a stranger. If you ever look in the mirror and don't recognize yourself, if you've become a ghost in your own story, maybe it's time to wake up. Notice. Breathe. Look at yourself with kindness instead of judgment. You are here. You are real. You are alive. And that's enough. Love this channel? Smash the subscribe button.